Up top, Edwards. George defending. Edwards, the pass to Gobert.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
That free throw misses. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season, playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Conley against Westbrook. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Morris finds Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Leonard.
Timberwolves foul. Carl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. Second team.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The drive by Westbrook. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to George. Rebound, Minnesota.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's McDaniels. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. And here's Westbrook. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman. Adding the stat sheet, getting the board, and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Just 5 to shoot. George for 3. The shot won't fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. Leonard defending. Conley against Westbrook. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
At the line for Minnesota.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Conley. With the step back. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Well, this guy's a pick-and-roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
They now take the lead.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Anderson against Westbrook. Leonard for 3. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's got 6.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Pass to Anderson. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Clippers on top. Up by...
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morris in at the 3 spot. Pass to Anderson. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Noel. On the take. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
5 to shoot. Leonard passes to Westbrook. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And, you know, Batum certainly has the ability to score inside.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Here's Plumlee, plenty of space. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The Timberwolves trail. Towns has got room. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Powell outside. Here's Gordon. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Conley. High post Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. McDaniels got 6 points.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Pass to Powell. Here's Highland.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Plumlee. Lets it fly. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, if you want consistency at the 5 spot, Mason Plumlee is a good player to have in the rotation spot.
Could not agree with you more, B.A. A consummate professional and extremely hard worker. Rebounds at a high level, and he is one of the best playmaking centers in the NBA.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Plumlee passes to Covington. No good off the back of the rim. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And Edwards, here we go.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Towns for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Gordon, the pass to Covington. Down low. It's intercepted. Here's Gobert. Oh, Covington with a block.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
Gordon can't hit. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Pass to Gobert. Right side Conley. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Towns. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
George against Edwards. Now here's Westbrook. They need this. And Conley grabs the miss. Here's McDaniels. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you.
20. The Clippers. 16.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Sinks the tray.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's the teardrop. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard for 3. And a clear foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People will
Taking
previous
3
plays
shots.
down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he hits the first of 3. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he nails the third.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Morris on the wing. Back to Leonard. Morris outside. George outside. And George with the jam.
Patience from George. Not rushing up a low percentage shot, not settling for just any shot. Instead, keeping his cool and burying a quality look.
Edwards finds Conley. to Gobert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
George passes to Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Conley, that one drops for him. Conley's got 5.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Highland misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. To the inside. Kicks it to George. Morris outside. Over McDaniels. And again, no good by the Clippers. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Gordon in for George. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gordon finds Plumlee. Out to Gordon. A minute and a half left to play in the third. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Highland. McDaniels covering. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Man, he's checked in for Highland. Noel, no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Powell passes to Batum. Powell with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Powell right side. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Pass to Noel. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's Plumlee on the assist from Powell. And now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Back to Noel. Here's Prince. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time.
Minnesota foul. Jalen Noel. First personal foul. Third team foul.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's man. Gordon outside. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top, up by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Gordon in at the 2. Here's Batum. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Powell covers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. Can't get it to drop. Noel's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Gordon with it. Prince is there.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Crosses over. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Westbrook with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. George with it. 4 on the clock. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Conley passes to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers in the lead. Now Leonard. George outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe and making a living at the line, basically.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
It's McDaniels on the wing, covered by Covington. Conley passes to Gobert, and he drives in. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Leonard up top, covered by Towns. Covington passes to Leonard. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards against George. Pass to Towns. From deep. Connects from downtown. And it's now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I'm sure the haters are grinning at home. Here's Westbrook's chance to silence them all.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Towns up top. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Left side McDaniels to tie it up. Leonard pulls down the board. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 33% so far in this game. It's Covington on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. .119 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook finds Covington. 5 on the clock. No luck on that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Over to the wing. Pass to Conley. Now here's Towns. McDaniels from long range. He connects. Oh,
don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Covington inside. He's guarded by Conley. George outside. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Leonard against Towns. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Towns passes to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
You love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a big mistake.
Timeout called, the Clippers. The score is knotted at 36. Only 2 seconds left in the final quarter. Timeout called, the Clippers. For three, Covington. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Regulation is... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, the Clippers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Zubac screen. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. Here's George. And George with the jam.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Now here's Conley, guarded closely. To take the lead. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Here's Zubac. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Conley. This one for 3. On target from range. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Leonard outside. For 3, George. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Conley with the ball. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Covington. Pass to Leonard. And here's Zubac. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
checks for Leonard.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And here's Conley. He takes it in. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. It's Covington on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Minnesota now. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. A kick out to Edwards. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
George outside. Pass to Highland. Back to Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch.
Let's meet the starting.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Booker looking around. And then Durant with the jam.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
It's Edwards on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Booker trying to free himself up. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Booker.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick-and-roll game, and let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
Towns wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. In the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Durant, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Conley's shot is off.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Durant. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Towns for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Ball finds KD. Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 5 now. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Paul passes to Booker. And here in the first about 3 minutes here, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Now here is Conley. The kick out to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He said priority #1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Torian Prince comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. KD can't get it to go. And so it's Towns with it. Brings it up for Minnesota. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. 56 seconds left in the first. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Back to Anderson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Payne dishes to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. KD's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Phoenix making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. TJ Warren comes in for Basil. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Booker outside. Pass to Paul. KD on the wing. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect.
The previous play is under review.
Not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession each.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA replay center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Green. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Noel in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. The Suns trailing.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
The kick out to Warren. Here's Durant. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Durant's got 5 now.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Anderson outside. Now the pass to Noel. Here's Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. But deep 3 from Durant. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Noel passes to Alexander Walker. Misses the wing 3. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul kicks to Booker. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley with it, working on Payne. Here's Towns, drains it from 9 feet away. And it's 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Gobert dishes to Towns. Clock at 6. Kicks it to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Andre's checked in for the Suns. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. Here's McDaniels. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And McDaniels with the block. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Cross in the corner. This one for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. The Suns shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig. Cameron Payne is out there with Lee. Then there's Ayton. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And it's Conley penetrating. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look for Lee. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Lee's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix. Conley kicks to Towns. Back to Conley. At the top of the key, Towns. The dish to Gobert. Over Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And Phoenix making a change here. Paul's checked in. Lee passes to KD. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Paul against Conley. Edwards dishes to Conley. And Edwards with the stop.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Durant inside. McDaniels defending. KD with the bucket. Durant's got 17 now.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Towns a screen on Lee. Edwards passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns, cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Ball passes to Durant. Gobert with the block. The feed to Lee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the Suns get it back. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Suns, Baisley's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's T.J. Warren in for Kevin Durant. Ayton kicks to Warren. Passes it to Baisley. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Warren. He can't get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Traps in the tray. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Lee outside. Paul outside. Pass to Baisley. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 1. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Craig went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Suns have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
First one falls for it. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Warren. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Right wing. Alexander Walker passes to Noel with the drive. Here's Reed. Puts the move on. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And the Suns call time here. Durant's checked in for Warren. Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. KD on the wing. Reed with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to Alexander Walker. And another three for Minnesota. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy. Using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Noel. Rebound by Okogie. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Shamet on the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Minnesota. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Naz Reid. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Shamet on the wing. And there's the pass to Okogie. 6 to shoot. Payne kicks to Ayton. Reed with the block. Now Prince. Passes it to Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. Reed with it. Ayton's there. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Reed. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Reed's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Minnesota.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Timeout called, the Suns. Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant's checked in for Okogie. Devin Booker comes in for Landry Shamet. And Paul subbed in for Payne. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Fires the three. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Ball outside. Takes it inside. KD passes to Paul. And he lays it straight in. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Misses from short range. Suns trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Durant, the pass to Paul. Booker against Edwards. Whistle blows, basketed, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes
The previous play is under review.
foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for it.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
How hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lee's checked in for the Suns. Free throw good, Booker.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
KD's shot is off. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Conley feeling it out. Outside, Towns. Off target from 3-point range.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Warren, good.
A diverse skill set makes Warren an offensive threat. Perimeter shooting is just one of the tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to McDaniels. Driving inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Durant kicks to Warren. The pass to Lee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Durant in the corner. Warren sets the pick for KD. From deep 3-point range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. "24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now. Put it down! Wow!
My gracious, way to get up.
They're relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And here's Towns. And so Minnesota takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group had.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin.
for their home. Fans tonight. So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. He buries it from three.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
Leonard finds George. Westbrook outside. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. The shot no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Josh Okogie, first personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. For three, George. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix will come the other way. Up top, Booker. George defending. Durant for three. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to George. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Westbrook outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
George with it. Durant covering. Leonard for three. Pass to Morris. And stolen by Durant. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Leonard with the ball. To the wing, right side. The three is up. The Suns clear it.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Durant for three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, the ability to score without being the primary ball handler, right? Kevin Durant can catch and shoot as well as anybody in the league.
Leonard against Durant. Now George. Back to Leonard. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Leonard on the wing. And George launches it from deep. And the Clippers miss again. The Suns leading. Right side Durant. And the shot's good. Durant's got 5.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than that. Give Kevin Durant that interior look, and he will score it.
Steps back. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Morris on the wing. There's a screen. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. George against Booker. Morris on the wing. To the paint. Leonard kicks it out to Westbrook. Morris outside. Zubac inside. Guarded by Durant. For 3, Westbrook. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
Durant's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. George passes to Zubac. From the arc. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Pass to Morris. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. For 3, George. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Down low. Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's got 5 now.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
And so it's Phoenix.
With your Clippers, Houston team. And check out
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Morris. Offline with a 3.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
The Clippers trail. Leonard on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing. The Clippers rebound. Morris finds Leonard. And here is Morris. Back to George. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Here's Leonard coming off a Suns make. Morris on the wing. Zubac with a screen on Ross. George with it. Guarded now by Biyombo. Westbrook outside. Back to Morris. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Morris has got 5 now.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Right side Payne. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Some changes for Phoenix. Left side Durant. Intercepted. Here's Covington. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
And so here are the Clippers, coming off a Suns make. Here's Highland. Back to Batum. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Touch right around the rim by Nick Batum. Go ahead, score inside. Nick, show him what you got.
Pass to Okogie. Paul with it. There's the 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Out to Covington. Now here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Ayton passes to Booker. Here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Well, this is the dilemma you're in. Kevin Durant is a difficult check. He's going to draw contact. And oh, by the way, I'm 90% from the free throw line. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Out to Gordon. To the inside from 12 feet. Highland misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
So for the Clippers.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
40 seconds left in the first half. Durant, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. No good on the shot. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. There's 14 seconds left in the second. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. No good. A bit long that time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the first half comes.
Get ready for the Jumbo.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at small forward.
You can count on Kevin Durant to be consistent as a scorer night after night after night.
Kicks it to George. Here's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker, the pass to Ayton. There's the triple. That's good from Durant. On the assist from Ayton. Durant's got 18. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation. Good possession there, exactly the way they drew it up.
It's Booker on the wing. George defending. Pass to Okogie. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays the game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
Now here's Westbrook. And here's George. Pass to Leonard. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. For the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Morris. And it's Highland in for Westbrook.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Covington finds Zubac. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant, the pass to Payne, and stolen by Covington. Here's Highland, defended by Payne. Pass to Zubac. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Payne, the pass to Booker. The kick to Durant. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Highland, defended by Payne. George. Oh, denied by Durant.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Zubac with it, and it's Payne picking him up. George for 3, and again, it's the Clippers missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Come on now. Run, good, wow.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Leonard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Covington. And it's Gordon in for Paul George. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Baisley comes in for Durant. TJ Warren, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Ross in for Booker.
Quick off the floor and fluid in everything he does. Darius Baisley, that was impressive.
Powell finds Plumlee. And the Clippers miss again. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Pass to Biyombo. Outside Warren. Biyombo, high post. Plumlee on him. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Payne outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Highland. Plumlee down low. Guarded by Ross. Now Batum. To stop the drought. And he lays it in.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Pass to Payne. Here's Baisley. Guarded by Batum. And that one is stuffed right through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Batum outside. Stolen by Ross. Here's Baisley. Pass to Warren. Up top Payne. There's a screen by Biyombo. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break up 12. And they've effective. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton pulls it down.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Out left to the wing. for three. George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Durant for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Paul passes to Durant. From deep. Durant with another miss. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now to the middle. Here's Ayton, and the layup falls. And the Suns lead by 18.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Here's Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Outside for Booker. Here's Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Paul George.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen. And boy, good night when he starts to cook.
Leonard finds Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
This guy is just relentless. Russell Westbrook is a handful to deal with.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Paul. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. George for 3. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. Durant against Leonard. The kick to Durant. Okogie on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And stolen by Covington. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And he's going for the oop here. The kick out to Paul. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
There's 1:34 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And George with some nice D. Well, the Clippers shooting 35% so far in this one.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Nails it from 3.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Durant pulls it in. Booker for three. He can't get that one to fall. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George for three, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner three, he'll take it.
Westbrook against Paul. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
For three, George. Unable to get that one. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They have to feel good about this. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
tuning in this Wednesday. Hey, Greg, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Strong move there. Russell getting his feet in the paint, and he can taste two.
To the right side. Towns against Leonard. And it's Conley penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is George. Back to Leonard. Dishes to George. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley banked in off the glass. Conley's got his second basket.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's Westbrook, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Mike Conley.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Now, here is George. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Leonard. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Conley against Westbrook. Edwards looking it over. He takes it in. Out to Conley. There's the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. Conley's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morris finds George. To the inside, Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Tries again, and it's finished off inside by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And it's George missing.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Passes it to McDaniels. Kicks it to Gobert. Outside Conley. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook with it. Conley picks him up. Westbrook against Conley. And it's Westbrook missing. Minnesota leading by 9. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Leonard gets it to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Towns a screen on Westbrook. Right side, Edwards. Towns against Leonard. Towns dishes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
Conley into the lane. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Zubac.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Alexander Walker, and that one released in time, but no good.
Bringing a strong work ethic defensively. More is grinding.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morris in at the 3 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
That's defense. LA basketball.
Clippers trail by 11. Here's Westbrook. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Timberwolves shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Anderson can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Morris with the bucket.
And the powerful frame of Morris, difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact. And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 9. And here's George.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Towns. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Outside, Batum. Here's Highland. Covered by Conley. From deep, George cans it from downtown. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG could be an MVP caliber player.
Here's Towns. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Highland passes to Powell.
2 minutes.
In the corner, George with it. Over Edwards. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. George has got 7.
Paul George has the touch to score from everywhere.
Edwards kicks to Towns. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Towns down low, defended by Batum, and it's Towns missing. Clippers trail by 6. Shot from 16. They get the rebound. Plumlee the pass to Powell. Here's Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Towns, no luck. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Powell, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Minnesota leading by 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, and McDaniels drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside for Batum. Pass to Highland. Fires for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
McDaniels in the post. Powell on him. They grab their own miss. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Gordon with no one around. It's good. This game is all even. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game. Edwards kicks to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Highland. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Gobert.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands help all.
Thanks so much, David.
Your Clipper, 27. The Timberwolves, 27.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Morris dishes to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Pass to Morris, takes a 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And the one thing about Morris, it doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Conley gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Sinks the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The shot by McDaniels, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. Driving in, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. And it's Conley penetrating. The pass to McDaniels. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. Leonard's got 10.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. To end the run. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Outside, George. Leonard sets a screen for George. Leonard, the pass to George. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Westbrook. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves trail by 6. Right side, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Edwards can't hit for Los Angeles. They've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. George with the ball. Working on McDaniels. The shot by George, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Leonard against Towns. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Highland. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Comes up empty down low. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Covington wide open. He fires. And another 3 for the Clippers.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Drills it from outside. Covington's got 6 points in the quarter.
Don't see that much. Covington off the bounce and still able to score.
Noel passes to Anderson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
From deep, Prince. The shot comes out. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timberwolves trail by 10. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the 1.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Highland's shot is good.
defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Over to the wing. Here's Highland. Shot from 16. Reed with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Plumlee with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Gordon, the pass to Highland. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Noel. Defended by Gordon. Anderson wide open. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wasted no time on that one. Covington's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
Reed finds Prince. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For three, Gordon, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Batum wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Batum with no hesitation that time. Coaches encouraging him to shoot that one.
Passes to Alexander Walker. Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Left side, Leonard. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And he can plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside Covington. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with it. Now Covington defending. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Driving to the basket.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Leonard attacking. Kicks it out to Covington. Clock at 6. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And that one is good from Zubac.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Clippers.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Leonard.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Edwards, that's good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And George, here we go. Here's Covington. They can't stop the run with that one. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. The shot will not fall. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. And the Clippers miss again. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Leonard on the wing. So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it easy. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
star space.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Booker. Unloads from 13. Just 5 to shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feat.
Conley against Paul. Towns for 3. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker, the pass to Durant. Here he goes. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Minnesota.
Lee, he's checked in for the Suns.
Damian Lee.
Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Stolen by Conley. Towns with the ball. Durant covering. He goes up. Here's Edwards. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Towns. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
A nice shot by Booker.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Conley up top. Booker defending. It's Edwards on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Okogie. Inside. And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Conley passes to Towns. They get the rebound. To the right side. Three-pointer. That one is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. McDaniels, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Suns trailing. Outside Ross. Kicks it out to Warren. Conley against Payne. Deflected. And here's Edwards outside. The Suns clear it. Here's Ross. Outside Payne. To the middle. Paisley, good. Paisley's gotten his second bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Edwards. Blocked!
And Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of there. A fierce competitor on defense.
Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton comes in for Biyombo, and it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Here's Prince. Anderson for three. Warren with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Ayton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
Taking 2 shots.
Ayton hits them both. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Over to the left wing. Back to Alexander Walker. No good with the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Warren, the pass to Paul. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. Baisley misses. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Prince in at the 3. Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And for the Suns, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Anderson for 3. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And now the Suns, fast break. Durant's shot is off. Outside, Anderson. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Noel, back to Anderson. Takes it inside. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Durant inside, working on Reid. Durant, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Prince. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Phoenix's ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally, he's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Left side, Booker. The kick to Durant. Here's Okogie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Now here's McDaniels. The D's right on him. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Okogie. Durant against Edwards. Durant, pass to Aiden. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Now it's a three-point Timberwolves lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Towns passes to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Towns finds McDaniels. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Paul for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Outside Conley. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. The kick out to Conley. Fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Durant against McDaniels. Back to Durant. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now. Minnesota in the lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Towns passes to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. And the Suns shooting around 35% from the field so far. Now Durant. He's got 6. From deep three-point range. And no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Payne, looking for his first basket still in this one. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Darius Baisley, then it's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Warren in at small forward. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And the Timberwolves with possession. 6-point game.
First personal foul.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McDaniels. And he banks in the layup. McDaniels got 6 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The kick to Durant. Ayton, the screen on Towns. And Durant with the big finish.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Conley against Paul. Out to the wing. Gobert finds Towns. Back to Gobert. Clock at 6. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
KD is so good at drawing contact. You might remember now they changed the rules on that rip move that he perfected.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work. Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Towns down low, guarded by Durant. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Pass to Edwards. He shoots it. Nails the wide open jumper. 5 points in the game. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Towns against Durant. And here's Ayton. Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Conley, he's open. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Durant. Launches a 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 13.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Towns can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Phoenix calls timeout.
T-shirt could be coming your way. The loudest fans.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Fans in the stands, let's hear it again for your son, Dancer.
Here's Payne. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel to the paint. Prince. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Way back in the 2020 NBA bubble, seems like that was years ago. TJ Warren was unstoppable. Averaged nearly 27 points and 6 boards in those 10 games he played in the bubble.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
To the inside. Anderson gets the bucket.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pass to Baisley. Warren with the ball. Back to Payne. Here's Baisley. Ross for 3. And we've reached the end of the third. The T-Wolves on top, up by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson, Jalen Noel out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Taurean Prince, And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Baisley. And a two-handed jam.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Here's Noel. Off target from outside.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Phoenix calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mike Conley.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want. And they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back. Guys."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside Paul. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Durant. There's a screen.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Conley against Paul. Right side McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Suns trailing. It's Booker on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Conley passes to Towns. On the take. The kick out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Gobert against Durant. The 3. And the Suns miss again.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Edwards can't hit. The Suns running out of time. Takes a 3. Outside Paul. Inside. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Paul.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Right wing. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. .11 left in the 4th quarter. That shot missing.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Ayton, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Durant. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Durant's shot is off. Outside Edwards. Now Towns. And here's Conley. McDaniels can't hit. Durant with it. From deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a...
go. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morris in at the 3 spot. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
A 3 from Leonard. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Back to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. George. Out to Morris. Pass to George. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Zubac. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. KD on the wing. Covered by Morris. KD passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Morris. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Zubac the best to Morris. Kicks it to George. Inside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And then George with the jam.
Nice recognition from Paul George there. Understanding the shot clock situation and cashing in.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
To the inside, and stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Okogie, the pass to KD. And he hits it to tie the game up.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. KD finds Ayton. Back to KD. Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Hey, yo, right here.
Left side, Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Zubac with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Morris outside. Back to Leonard. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Durant kicks to Booker. Pass to Paul. From downtown. Kicks it out to Booker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard the pass to George. Outside Westbrook. With the drive. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete.
Now here's Durant. Durant with a screen on Westbrook. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. 4-point game. Durant deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Oh, what a play!
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. All sorts of time. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And Booker kicks to Durant. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside, George to the middle. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Assisted by
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Durant in the corner. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers lead by 4.
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Morris in at the 3.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Stolen by George. Westbrook scanning the floor. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Westbrook with the steal. On the wing, Morris. Passes it to Westbrook. Back to Morris. Pocket 6. Westbrook passes to George. Over Ross. Here's Zubats. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So here's Westbrook. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Baisley. Zubats defending. Here's Payne. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Devin Booker in for Terrence Ross. Now here's Gordon. Right side, Covington. Highland passes to Plumlee. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Booker in the corner. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Covington wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Los Angeles leading by 3. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low. The pass to Highland. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
He hits both from the stripe. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Booker against Gordon. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from 8.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and
Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Inside, Plumlee with the steal. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Gordon kicks to Powell. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Powell, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside, KD. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
A multiple-time champion in this league. When Kevin Durant is healthy, he's a true force.
Durant nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Powell. And no good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside Durant. Back to Payne. Covington against Durant. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Highland.
Phoenix foul. Josh Okogie.
The Clippers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Suns trail by 5. Payne passes to Ayton. At the top of the key, Durant. The second effort. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. From deep, George. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
The Clippers, 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie at the small 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now, here's Zubac. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Westbrook against Booker. 6 to shoot. Covington kicks to Westbrook. Here's George. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant in the corner. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 4.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
Outside for Durant. To the middle, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Takes a step back. Outside Leonard. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second free throw.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No good from Durant. Clippers leading by 3 with the step back. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Zubac with the screen for George. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. It's Durant on the wing. He's got 10. He kicks to Ayton. Paul for 3. Kept alive. The second effort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I just admire the instinct that Ayton has. Seems to know exactly where to be when the shot goes up.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Okogie. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Ayton finds Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The defense going at Kevin Durant, so he gets physical right back, ensuring he draws a foul while shooting.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Here's Highland. Batum attacking. Good work defensively by KD. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. And Booker kicks to KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Batum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor for the Clippers. 1:10 left to play in the third. Payne with it. Pass to Baisley. The kick out to Warren. Out to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with the steal. Right side Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. George dishes to Leonard. Outside for George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bucket is good. George has got 10 points in the game.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
Leonard with the steal. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers lead by 2. And do not go away as well. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And stolen by Ayton. High post, KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
This team leans on Durant to score often. He knows his role well.
Here's Highland, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
A nice shot by KD.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Highland. No good on the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Outside Durant.
No, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
The steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Paul going inside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Covington down low. He's guarded by Booker. Left side, Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Poked away and taken away by Paul. Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now Ayton to take the lead, and KD with the lay-in. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Nobody near George. The offensive rebound. For 3, Covington. He can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good, George.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Outside for KD. Passes it to Okogie. Leonard against KD. Here's Ayton, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Leonard with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Zubac's with it. Chris Paul covering. The pass to Covington. Kicks to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Now here is George. Guarded closer. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Booker against George. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. KD on the wing. Got it.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Covington finds George. Shoots the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our